That's not what this is.
I've never met anyone quite like her before.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Andy Land. It's your girl, Andy, and today we are doing this really cute, really fun, really bold look today. I know it's different, huh? It's different, but you like it. So you're gonna watch this video. You're gonna like it too. And you're going to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. It means so much. So if you would like to see how I got this look, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and keep watching. So my face is already moisturized and brows are already done. Check out my brow tutorial if you need it. We are gonna go in with face first today. I have a look in mind and it's actually pretty simple. So I feel like I can do it. I have a whole lot of errands to run today. I'm not on a time clock, but I got stuff to do. So we have to prime the face. I'm gonna go in with my new little holy grail, the Milk Power. Ooh, that's not what this is. This is the Milk Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer and the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. The two of these together, my makeup does not budge all day. So I'm gonna take this. I'm actually gonna go to Sephora and pick up a new one of these because I travel this week and I'm gonna need all the help mattifying my face that I can get. And I'm gonna go in with the Pore. I can't talk. I said it already. I'm not saying it again. Sorry, We're gonna set our T-zone. I'm gonna take the Laura Mercier medium deep powder and like a small eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna really set the places where I get the most oily. So right here on my nose and around my mouth, that's basically it, to be honest. Taking a shadow brush, just a little bit, and I'm just gonna pat that powder on in, just a light layer. Sometimes I'll go in with more, it kind of depends on the foundation I'm using, but the foundation we're going in with today is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade Macao. I'm gonna shake it up. I haven't used it in a while, but definitely a goodie, okay? I'm going in straight on the face. Ugh, God, I hate when the bottles start running out. There we go. Okay, honestly, that was probably too much, but using my Morphe E63 brush, I'm gonna pat that into the skin. I'm gonna take a damp Papa Wonder Blender and I'm just gonna dab across my face, make sure that that application is seamless and flawless, and soak up any extra product. I'm gonna spray my face. I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Hydro Setting Spray. I've been trying to get rid of this for like my last 6 videos and it's still holding on, so. And I'm gonna push that in with my Pawpaw sponge. Now we can move on to concealer. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r concealer. This is in the shade 410 to conceal. This is the first concealer we're going in with. It's close to my skin tone, so I can hide any imperfections that I may not have gotten with my foundation. I can add extra coverage without going in with several layers of foundation. I'd rather go in with more concealers than a ton of foundations. Yeah, I'm concealing a lot. Skin's been going through it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna use my Real Technique setting brush to just pat that concealer on in. That way I get a fuller coverage. To highlight, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Caramel Corn. It's lighter than my skin tone, so it helps to brighten. I'm going to focus that right here on the under eye. And I'm also going to drag it when I blend it out onto my eyelids to help prep those. But I'm going to let that sit, because the longer it sits, the more coverage I do get, and the easier it is to blend without it going awry. Sometimes when your concealer is too wet, you start blending. Next thing you know, your concealer's all the way down here, and you don't know how that happened. That's how it happened. You didn't let your concealer sit. Some concealers you can't let sit though. So, no, this is one that you can. It doesn't dry down super quick. We are going to use my Juvia's Place foundation stick. This is in the shade Katsina, and I'm going to contour. You guys know I really only use 2 products to contour my face. Don't feel like changing it up anytime soon. And I'm gonna take this Beaky brush that I've been using to contour. I did not wash my brushes yesterday. They will be washed today. I didn't get home until like mad late, so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not dirty. I'm really not. I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna pat that contour to make sure it blends seamlessly. Y'all notice I've been switching my brushes up on y'all? I've been trying to give y'all some new options, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, 99% of my brushes are affordable, so some that aren't, I usually actually got in gifts. So it wasn't like I actually went out and purchased any of those brushes. I'm gonna use my Royal Nickel brush to blend out my nose contour. Gives me a little bit more precision, so I'm not disturbing that concealer and tracking that all over my face, which I end up still doing, like I just did. You see that? Liquid blush, we're going in with the Rare Beauty Grateful blush. I might get another shade of this today too. We'll see. They have like a mulberry shade. I don't even know if that's the name for the correct color term, but I feel like that's what it is. I'm gonna take my Japanese brush. It's an angled brush, and I'm just gonna hit that in high up on my cheeks. I'm not dragging it down. I want to lift my face. And I already got fat cheeks, so. If this wasn't here, I'd be taking this up into my temples. So when I take this off, I'm gonna have to remember to blend the edges of this, but you see how pigmented that is? Now, I'm not going to tone this down anymore because when I add powder, it's automatically gonna tone down. So if you do go, granted, I'm not saying put the whole bottle in your face. I can't help you dance this. But if you feel like it's just too bright, don't worry. Powder will definitely tone this down and make it more wearable. But yeah, put the whole bottle on your face. You on your own. I can't help you fix that. Whew. Alright. Now we can blend out this concealer under the eyes. I'm gonna take that same setting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to start on the outer edges like so. See? Now you see right here, it kind of looks funny. You can do a couple of things. You could either take the brush you used to do your contour and just kind of hit those together. Or you could take your foundation brush or sponge and just tap that edge. You see how now I got that gradient back? Even here, you just go over that with your sponge, or your brush. An instant ombre. Those harsh lines are what make when you see people who can't do makeup and they outside talking stuff, and you like, oh girl, why you look just so like geometrical? You know what I'm saying? They got the circle under the eye, the triangle over here, the lines. That's what they did. They didn't blend right. Now we get to set. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. This is in the shade Blondie. I'm gonna take that to everywhere I highlighted using my Makeup Forever puff. First and foremost, you definitely want to make sure your eyes are blended, because if you set fine lines, you will have fine lines. You gotta make sure the lids make sure the lid's blended too. Dang, I can't talk. Taking an even layer of that powder. You see. Do the other eye. We're going to continue the Huda Beauty train and use my glowish powder. This is in the shade 9 Extra Tan, and this is what I'm going to use to set my entire face. If I could get it open. Sheesh. Taking my big fluffy powder brush from Jaclyn and set the rest of my face. You want to pat it in, the powder in, before you start swirling, because you could move around your liquids if they're not already set. So press first. Ooh, I didn't take this off my head. Y'all was trying to let me have a line of demarcation. Ain't nobody was going to tell me. She's going to take my foundation brush, and just pat my temples out. You see that? That looks crazy. We ain't setting that. Voila! I got mirrors like all over the place, y'all. I just like looking at myself. Ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna bake today, but I'm going to use a new powder. I have been looking everywhere for the Chanel powder, the Chanel translucent powder. I got a sample from, is it Macy's? Because they didn't have like any more. Oh my god, this powder is everywhere already. Okay, alright, wow, this is really messy. But I've seen a lot of people use this, so hopefully I'm not making a gigantic mistake. I'm gonna take that same powder puff. This powder is white. Oh, Jesus. And I'm going to bake the sides of my nose and around my mouth like usual. Oh, wow. And under my eyes, because we still have to do shadow. This is super fine. This is a fine powder. Okay. Maybe I'll be okay. Sheesh, that powder got everywhere. But I like how it feels on my skin. So if anybody wants to get me something for Christmas and can get me this Chanel translucent powder, I might just love you forever. We're gonna bronze first. So I'm gonna take this is my Coco Naughty bronzer and a Jaclyn brush. This is by Fenty Beauty. I take that to everywhere I contoured and up into my hairline. We are going to use this as my transition shade as well, so don't put it away just yet. Using that same bronzer, I'm going to take a color brush and I'm just going to kind of brush that on the upper edge of my eyelids, the upper, what is this, my crease? Upper edge, and then up towards like my brow bone as well. Just a light layer, just kind of helps bring the face in all together, you know what I'm saying? We are going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I love this palette, and I hope what I want to do makes sense and it's easy enough to follow along. I'm taking a pencil brush. This is one from BH Cosmetics, but any pencil brush will do. And I'm going to go in with this shade Crazy. It's this real deep, dark maroony shade. And we are going to take that to our crease, but I'm going to be drawing a line basically of like a cut where I would cut a crease. I'm gonna kind of start like right here and follow my crease and out, kind of towards the tail end of my brow. Go in with a little at a time so we don't make any mistakes. Next, I'm gonna take this. This is a shading brush from Real Techniques. I'm gonna go in with the shade Next, the shade right on top, and I'm going to take this brush and blend out the top very lightly. I'm using small brushes because I do not want to make mistakes. I'm gonna take that pencil brush and go back into that first shade and just deepen that up. And that's basically all the shadows we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some liner next, but let me do the other eye real quick so I can come back to y'all. All right, so the shadow is on now, and I'm gonna take my mascara to try to comb out and straighten out my lashes before I put my liner on. This is the Loreal Lash Paradise mascara. This is the shade Black, I believe, just regular black. I know they have like a blackity black, or I don't know, but I don't know how blackity black and black is different. But now we are going to put on liner. I'm gonna use my KVD Tattoo Liner. You guys know I absolutely love this liner. A close second will probably be the NYX Epic Ink Liner pens. I like those as well. I do like the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner as well. I want to try the one size. So if you've tried the one size eyeliner pen, let me know how you like it. First, I'm gonna take this and go from my lower lash line up and towards the end of the shadow I put on. And I'm gonna take this and drag it down. So now I have like a little triangle that I can fill in. I'm just gonna take my liner pen and fill that in. See? And then to fix the end, I kind of like to go in from one of the sides or the middle and just extend that out. See? Like that. I am going to do a full wing today. So I'm going to take this to the front of my eye and fill in as well. Wow, that look good. I think it look good. I think it looks great. All right, I'm gonna go to the other eye and then put my lashes on, and then we'll be back to dust this powder off my face. Lashes are on. I use the iEnvy mink lashes in the style 1 again. Now we can dust this powder off. If you haven't checked out my lash and liner tutorial, I'm gonna link it in the corner so you can go ahead and get your tutorial, because I can't be doing my lashes on camera every day. This video will be like an hour and a half long, and my video is already long. To dust off this powder, I'm gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder in the shade 2, and taking a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just gonna dab lightly in here and little circular motions, sweep that. Ooh. I know I look mad powdery. Relax. We're gonna fix it, and we're gonna fix it right now. Taking my foundation brush, and I'm going to pat over all those edges. Do this before you spray your face. because those lines of demarcation can sometimes still be seen when you spray your face and lock that stuff into place. See, I look less powdery and I haven't even sprayed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all in the process. To spray, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and I'm going to drench my face in this because I need it. You see how, look, let's do it before and after. You see how pale I'm looking right now? Give me a second. Instant zhuzh, and I haven't even patted this stuff in yet. We're going to take our foundation brush and lightly just tap, tap, tap. You want that setting spray mixed in with those products. Yes. You know what I forgot to do? What we're about to do? Blush. Look at my face. You see? We back to normal. We back. We back. For blush, I'm gonna take the CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed blush. I'm just gonna take that right on top of where I applied my liquid blush and into my temples. This is a BH Cosmetics blush brush. So I'm gonna do some glitter in my inner corner, but first I'm gonna take the NYX glitter primer, just a dot, because I'm really only using this on my inner corner. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and dab that in there. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And I clean that brush off on a towel. I'm gonna go into the Jaclyn Pale palette again. And I'm gonna take this glittery shade called Maroon, and that's what I'm gonna put on my inner corner. So take now I can take my NYX pencil liner and align my waterline. Oh my god. I don't know why my eyes have been watering so much lately, but it's honestly getting annoying. To line my lips, we're going to go in with a NYX lip pencil. This is in the shade Plum. Okay, lips are lined. We're gonna take a Fenty Icon lipstick. This is a new one. This is in the shade Crowd Surfer, and you know it's got that iconic tip, which I love. Burgundy-ish shade. I know I'm on burgundy today. I'm gonna take this and just coat my lips. I really want to put on a gloss, but I think I need to ombre this a bit. I feel like it's a bit much. It is also like early as hell in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna ombre it a little bit. Let me come up with something. Okay, I decided I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty liquid matte lipstick. This is in the shade Wifey. I'm gonna dab this in the middle. You can use your finger too. And then I'm gonna go on top of that with my Ruby Kisses Hydrating Lip Oil. This is clear. And we're just gonna coat my entire lip. And I almost forgot highlight. So we're taking a pencil brush. We're gonna highlight my nose with the, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Mean Money and Hustler Baby Kilowatt. Do a little exclamation point. Please, for the love of God, no streaks of glitter, just going down your nose. It's not be one of those people. Taking my foundation brush, I'm gonna pat that one in. I'm gonna spray my face with the Charlotte Tilbury again. This time I'm gonna let it air dry and I'm gonna go get dressed and be right back. Alright guys, so this completes this video. I am obsessed with this look. I can't wait to go into Sephora because I feel like when you go into Sephora and also without your makeup done, people be looking at you like, what you doing here? But like when you show up, it's like, I know my way around. Thank you. I don't need help. You know, I don't know. It's just like a little confidence boost. Anybody else feel like that? Just me? Okay. Anyway, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a big, huge thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I have a ton more videos coming up, so you know you're going to want to hit that notification bell as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.